From rookie to leader, Cha Eun-woo's unexpected rise to company commander. When Cha Eun-woo first stepped into his military service, fans braced themselves for a long and emotional journey. They knew the transformation would be significant. They knew this chapter in his life would change him. But what no one expected, what no one even imagined, was that within just days of his enlistment, Cha Eun-woo would be handed a role that would shock the entire nation, company commander. For most soldiers, the early days of service are about learning, adjusting, and blending in with the team. But for Cha Eun-woo, it was different from the start. His reputation as a disciplined, hardworking, and humble celebrity had already preceded him. The officers and fellow recruits who met him quickly realized this wasn't someone who was just here to pass the time. He approached every drill, every command, and every task with the kind of focus and determination that set him apart instantly. Witnesses from the base describe him as attentive, alert, and always the first to volunteer. He wasn't looking for special treatment. In fact, he seemed to go out of his way to avoid the spotlight inside the barracks. Yet ironically, it was this very humility and work ethic that drew attention to him. His ability to quickly understand orders, maintain discipline under pressure, and motivate those around him began to stand out. Then came the turning point. A few days into training, an unexpected situation arose. The original company commander was temporarily pulled away due to an urgent matter. This left a gap in leadership at a critical moment during drills. It was then that a senior officer made a decision that would send shockwaves beyond the gates of the base. He called Cha Eun-woo forward. In front of his fellow soldiers, he handed him the role of acting company commander. At first, it seemed like a temporary measure, just a test of leadership until the official commander returned. But to everyone's surprise, Cha Eun-woo handled the position with such natural authority and calm confidence that the role was extended. The once temporary appointment became a more formal responsibility. And so, Cha Eun-woo went from rookie recruit to company commander in record time. Fans outside the base only learned of this through subtle hints. A few days after his enlistment, quiet whispers began circulating online. Then, a photo surfaced, not an official military release, but a grainy image leaked by someone with connections to the training camp. In the picture, Cha Eun-woo could be seen standing in front of his unit, giving instructions with a firm expression. Even without confirmation, fans knew immediately what it meant. The hashtag Eun-woo Commander began trending across social media platforms. This sudden promotion stirred a wave of pride among fans, but also raised questions. How could a newcomer take on such a major leadership role so quickly? Was it purely his natural leadership skills, or was there more to the story? Sources close to the military base suggest that Eun-woo's background in the entertainment industry played an unexpected role. Years of managing hectic filming schedules, leading teams during music performances, and maintaining composure under the watchful eyes of millions had given him a unique ability to handle pressure. Still, the military is a different world. Authority there isn't granted lightly. The fact that his superiors trusted him with such a role speaks volumes about his adaptability. Soldiers who have served alongside him reportedly respect his balance of firmness and empathy. He pushes his unit to meet high standards, yet always takes time to check on their well-being. That duality, discipline and compassion, has quickly defined his leadership style. For Moon Jae-young, who has been quietly following Eun-woo's journey from afar, the news must have stirred deep emotions. Those close to her say she has been discreetly asking mutual acquaintances about his progress. Though she hasn't spoken publicly, her subtle online activity, liking certain military-related posts and following updates from accounts connected to Eun-woo's fanbase, hasn't gone unnoticed by eagle-eyed supporters. Meanwhile, Eun-woo's rise has started a broader conversation in Korea about the qualities that define a good leader. Many are pointing to him as a role model, not just for celebrities serving in the military, but for young men across the nation. He's showing that leadership isn't about titles or seniority, it's about attitude, discipline, and the way you treat people. As weeks go by, fans are eager for the next official update from the base. Will Eun-woo continue in his commander role for the remainder of his service? Will his leadership lead to further recognition within the military ranks? Whatever the outcome, one thing is clear. Cha Eun-woo's military story is already unlike any other. He entered as a recruit. Now, He's a leader shaping the experience of those who serve alongside him. For now, the public will have to wait. The military rarely gives detailed updates, especially for high-profile individuals. But if history has taught us anything, it's that news about Cha Eun-woo has a way of reaching the people who care most about him, his fans. And every small glimpse we get from behind
안녕하세요.
those closed
학포
gates
스파자
only deepens the
홍콩.
admiration
저는
and respect
김전입니다.
for a man
저는
who proves that
지금
no matter where you
홍콩에서
are,
불가리의
hard work and
정교한
integrity will always
주얼리
be
그리고
noticed.
워치
This is
컬렉션을
K-drama
만나고
cycle,
있습니다.
bringing you the latest and most heartfelt updates from the
최근에
stars
뱀의
you love.
해를
And in the
맞이해서
case of
불가리와
Cha
함께
Eun-woo,
화보 촬영을
it seems his greatest
진행했었는데요.
performance yet is
그때 세리
happening far away
팬티에
from the
주얼리를
cameras
이렇게
in the
착용하면서
quiet
저도
discipline of
많은
military life,
에너지를
where he's
받았던 것
proving
같아요.
that true
그리고
leadership comes
모니터에서도
from within.
그런 에너지를 느낄
But
수
Cha
있어서
Eun-woo's
너무너무
journey
즐거운
as company commander
작업이었습니다.
wasn't all smooth sailing. The weight of leadership hit him quickly. In the military, a company commander isn't just a figure who barks orders. They're responsible for the discipline, morale, and performance of every soldier in their unit. That meant Eun-woo had to make tough calls, resolve conflicts between recruits, and lead drills that tested both physical endurance and mental focus. The first real challenge came during an intensive overnight field exercise. Heavy rain, mud, and exhaustion pushed the unit to its limits. Some soldiers began to slow down, others wanted to give up entirely. It was here that Eun-woo's leadership truly shined. Rather than simply commanding from the front, he moved between the lines, personally checking on each soldier, offering words of encouragement, and even carrying extra gear for one who was struggling. By the end of that night, every single member of his unit completed the exercise, something rare for first-time trainees. His superiors took note. And for the soldiers who once saw him as just the celebrity recruit, respect turned into loyalty. Off the field, Eun-woo also brought a different energy to the barracks. He organized small study groups for military theory, ensuring everyone understood not just the how of orders, but the why behind them. He introduced morale-boosting routines like group push-ups with synchronized chants that made even the toughest drills feel more bearable. And yet, in moments of rest, he remained grounded. He wrote letters home, sometimes with simple updates, other times with reflections about the changes he was experiencing. Those close to him say that while Eun-woo's letters never revealed too much about military life, the tone was clear. He was growing, not just as a soldier, but as a person. Of course, his rapid promotion didn't go unnoticed outside the base. Online discussions began to stir debates. Some skeptics questioned whether his celebrity status played a role in his appointment. But then came anonymous testimonies from former soldiers stationed at the same training camp. These posts, shared on community boards, praised Eun-woo's discipline and work ethic, claiming his appointment was earned, not given. Meanwhile, whispers about Moon Jae-young's quiet support continued to float around the fan community. While she stayed silent publicly, several fans spotted what they believed to be her visiting a military family support event, something she had never attended before. Whether she was there for someone else or for Eun-woo, no one could say for sure. But the speculation was enough to fuel countless online discussions. As weeks turned into months, Eun-woo's leadership began to influence his unit's performance in measurable ways. They consistently ranked among the top during evaluations, from marksmanship to physical training scores. His commanding officer reportedly remarked that this unit's discipline and teamwork are among the best we've seen this year. In a way, Cha Eun-woo's story has become bigger than just a celebrity serving in the army. It's become a reminder that titles and roles aren't just assigned, they're proven through action. His rise from rookie recruit to company commander wasn't about fame or privilege. It was about showing up, working hard, and earning respect the same way any soldier does. Now, as his service continues, fans wait eagerly for the next chapter. Will his leadership lead to further responsibilities? Will he return from service even more prepared for the demanding world of entertainment? And perhaps the question his fans can't help but ask, will Moon Jae-young be there on the day he's finally discharged? For now, Cha Eun-woo remains focused on the task at hand. In the eyes of his unit, he's not just a K-drama star. He's their commander. And that title, earned through grit, resilience, and heart, may be the most important role of his career yet.